Bacteria blooms create scum-like foam in lakes, ponds and rivers. It has a distinct smell and can produce toxins that are harmful to humans, animals and aquatic life.
And the leading factor that contributes to the bloom occurrence is nutrient loading. So nutrients, we're looking at phosphorus, nitrogen. These typically sort of originate in agricultural landscapes, where fertilizers and sort of nutrients from wastewater treatment works, and also naturally it occurs. A lot of, particularly in lake systems, we get a lot of plants and animals that die and they settle out, and it's just organic sort of nutrients that then surfaces or gets mobilized, and they start essentially they're fertilizing the water.
With colder weather, the algal blooms are dissipating, but more tests need to be done before the lake is reopened to the public.
Our latest results that we took, looking at the cyanobacteria, is that we didn't find any potentially toxic producing bacteria in the system. And using satellite imagery as a sort of one of our tools that we're looking at, sort of just the spatial extent of the bloom in the lake, we don't see the bloom anymore. So we're quite positive now that the bloom has subsided and that the lake should be opening to the public shortly. I think we'll just make sure that there are no potential risks. We'll look at that, but I'm quite positive it should open quite soon.
Meanwhile, an outbreak of avian botulism has led to the death of nearly 200 birds in the park. While it is caused by a different bacteria than algal blooms, it thrives in similar conditions.
When certain conditions come together, certain environmental conditions, for example, it gives rise to this toxin and this toxic strain that particularly affects our birds. And it's quite concerning because it leads to their paralysis, it leads to them drowning and having respiratory issues, and if not caught in time, often it's just leading to large-scale deaths. One of the monitoring techniques is to basically go out and look for birds that are in these states. If they are alive and they can be rehabilitated, that's one aspect that we explore. However, if they are dead, then the idea is to remove the carcass from the system.
Lawrence has urged the public to contact SANParks if they see any birds displaying lethargic symptoms or discover any carcasses. Tanya Krause, SABC News, Wilderness in the Western Cape.